Why don't we get in
Plus,
some
set off
good
to find Area
conversation
51
like
for ourselves.
Light just turned off again.
anybody believe in alien out there?
Welcome back. UFOs, are they real? We're talking with
Anybody
John Lear on
believe
the
in
subject.
the extraterrestrial?
The most commonly
Remember,
described
terror
alien is
just
about
means
3.5 feet tall and is wearing a silvery
And,
spacesuit or coveralls.
I can see the expressions on my face. Is this for real? Yeah. This guy making this stuff up, he's nuts.
I'm not making this up. This is there for you.
There we go.
For his physics book and read this stuff. And at the end of the chapter, they go on to say, this leads us to believe in the unpleasant possibility of alien visitors to our planet, or at least of alien-controlled UFOs. Now, the picture.
Hey, anybody believe in all that stuff?
Of the big head,
like
the Air Force describes. This picture was drawn by an Army surgeon. These are
remember Da Vinci
covered in the famous Roswell incident.
He painted a painting about it.
It was the first flying saucer that crashed.
Who wants to get into some interesting
Originally, the
stuff?
Roswell Army Air Base announced it had recovered
I
a
don't do
flying
this
saucer
often.
from a ranch outside Roswell.
But I
The
do
story
it
made
much.
Headlines around the world. But hours later, higher up said no, it was a weather balloon. Pieces of the balloon were shown to reporters. Years later, the officer who first visited the crash site, Major Jesse Marcel, confided that the weather balloon story was a cover-up.
One thing I'm certain
I
of,
went to my brother March today,
all our activities,
and
that it was
I
not a
swear to
weather balloon.
goodness, I
Nor
walked in
aircraft,
there
nor a
and
missile.
my battery
It was something
charged.
else, which
I
we didn't know
swear
what
to
it was.
goodness.
What was shown to reporters wasn't what he found.
The newsmen saw very little of that material, a very small portion of it. And none of the important things like these members that have these hieroglyphics or markings on. And when the general came in, he told me not to say anything, that he would handle it.
Since Marcel's admission, scores
Look,
of other
y'all,
witnesses
hey,
have
I'm
also
telling you,
surfaced.
And
all deep
one of the
secrets come
surgeons
from
that was
within
responsible for the
inside.
autopsy drew that picture.
This is an
I'm telling you
autopsy
right
report.
now,
You said the government
the Book of
goes to
Enoch,
great lengths, the Air Force in
when you go
particular,
there
to
and
discredit
you
this
read
kind of
it,
stuff. Where did this
it
come from?
explains all the shit.
That came from the private collection of Leonard Stringfield, who was one of the premier researchers. He worked for the Air Force in the early 50s.
John Lear,
In a
y'all.
secret project reporting UFOs. Then as a civilian, he continued his private research,
listen.
and this is out of his collection.
Who's
Do you
here?
think maybe it's a top secret area if the Air Force actually does have them?
Who's here?
Maybe they got it here.
Say hello.
I'm certain
so
they
I
do.
can say hello
Up at the
back.
test site, there's a report that
And by the way,
of the
who
three
believes in
that they got
aliens?
in perfectly good condition, at least
Sure.
one is up at the test site and has
God
flown,
sent 'em.
and one was being
Like,
flown as of
remember the
1981.
watches
By us.
in the Book
By
of
us,
Enoch?
We mentioned at the top of the show that perhaps a breakthrough might be coming, that some of these people from MJ-12 or from the Project Blue Book who are in on the government's research and who saw some of the stuff might be ready to talk. We got
Hi,
about a
see,
minute
hello,
left.
hello.
It's our information that half of, it's part of MJ12.
Aubrey, hello.
We're hoping that we can do this, but of course, as researchers, we're not aware of all the
I
ramifications.
love y'all.
We
Hey,
just know
listen,
of
how
what
many
we're
of
looking at.
y'all
So we would like to
feel
see
like
them release
we've
it, but
been
we really don't
visited?
know if they are.
Like
Okay, John Lear, it's been
By,
very interesting. You keep us
something
posted.
out of our
Thank you.
solar
We'll see you next
system.
week with more of On the Record.
How many of y'all feel that way? Like,
And as
I
soon
don't
as that
know.
aired, I started getting
Angelo,
calls, and it didn't
Angel,
stop. What was the deal with
Angelo,
that guy? Is that for
that
real? Do you have
just
any more
means
information? Are you going to
messenger.
do that again? I
And
realized
I was
this
mentioning before,
topic
the
touches the
Book of
pulse of the
Enoch.
public in a way that I did not understand and did not appreciate at the time. I had him back
It
on again the
explains
following
everything.
year, and in between I started reading about UFOs, just trying to separate
there
wheat
are
from chaff.
artifacts
It's
to
a gigantic
explain our
learning curve, and figuring out
existence.
what makes sense
Who
and
else
what's
here?
real is really hard. So I tried to educate myself and get ready for
Hi,
that
love
next
from
Lear
India.
appearance, and the response from the public was even bigger.
Shukriya.
Now, on April 25th, 1964, was the first official communication between our government and the aliens.
Thank you for joining
Three
us.
saucers landed
Who
there by
else here?
prearranged agreement. It was filmed
I can
by
barely
5
read.
high-speed cameras,
Uh,
1,000 feet of film. The reason we know this is because in 1972, when they were going to release the first information
Hi.
about UFOs to the public, a very knowledgeable writer, his name was Robert Emininger, was asked by
my
the agency
eyesight's
to
a
write
little
documentary,
crazy. That's why I
which he
use
did.
my
And they were going to release this thing.
blind
and
sight.
We had the whole history of
But
the
I
UFO.
love
The
you
last
all.
part of the
Know that.
documentary
Who else
was
is
the,
here?
the footage of the saucer landing. But in 1973, when they're ready to go,
Can I
we
eat
had
that?
the Watergate.
Ah!
Number one,
Oh,
they didn't think the public would handle two
Canada.
traumatic
Oh,
experiences at the same time.
Canada.
And number two,
Hey,
they
I'll
thought
tell
that
you
the
what,
public
right
would
now,
perceive
Canada,
this picture of aliens
I've
and
only been out of the
spacecraft as a
country
ploy by
twice,
Nixon to
and
divert the attention
Canada,
from Watergate.
The inevitable
most
result of these
beautiful
charges
place,
has
y'all.
been to
It's
raise
just
serious
cold.
questions about the integrity
Anyway, let's
of the White
listen
House
to some
itself.
music.
So they shelved
Unless
it. The documentary actually came out.
y'all
It was
really
narrated by
want to
Rod
discuss
Serling, but
about
instead of the
those
real footage,
extra,
they had drawings of
because
these
that's what I'm here
flying
for
saucer
tonight.
landing.
Gotta
And they
open
said,
these
Rod
tubes
Serling
up
says,
Let's look at an
for
incident that might happen in the
spiritual
future,
energy.
or perhaps could have happened already.
Sunny
According to
Jack!
John Lear, this is the only snippet of real UFO footage that aired in the documentary.
Sunny Jack! Hey,
We
bro,
believe,
check
in
this
part
shit
that
out.
the
I
movies,
went to Marcus.
Close Encounters of the
My
Third
shit's
Kind
been going
were not
red
entirely
3
just
days.
the creative
I swear to
product of some
goodness, I'll
Hollywood
walk in
director.
this
That
door.
maybe there's more to that. Why don't you explain?
they were carefully
Green.
guided by
I swear to
representatives from
goodness,
MJ12,
I just
this
walked in this door.
organization that is in charge of the cover-up, in order to get us ready for the release of the information that there are indeed aliens.
To prepare us that the idea
Goddamn right,
that
they're
benevolent
aliens.
aliens
And why
from
do
outer
we
space
call
were going to
that?
help us out.
Unfortunately, they're not still
they were
they're
the
not so
Watchers.
benevolent. So they made probably one of the most disastrous mistakes
Are you
when
watching
ET
these
was put out.
background
At
videos
that
on
time
YouTube?
was
Yes.
before we
Hey, bro, check
discovered
this
what
shit
I call
out.
the
That's the
double
reason
cross.
I rang up, bro.
And they were trying to get us used to the benevolent little creatures, but that isn't the case.
I had him on a third time in 1988, and he hinted at the time that he met this guy who
Bro,
was trying to get hired
this is
at
the
this
age
place
of
out in the Nevada
enlightenment.
desert, and that he thought it was
This
going
is
to be
the
a really big
age
deal.
to get it
John Lear
better.
was what was going on out there. He knew when and where to look to the skies.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
In March
These
1989, he
aliens.
accompanied a
Why do you
small
think
group
they
to the
call them
outskirts
aliens?
of Area 51. 3 Wednesday nights in a row, they watched a glowing disc rise above the mountains over Papoose Dry Lake.
No, I didn't. Because I kept doing.
It's safe for that,
The person
Sonny.
who initiated the
Hey,
desert outing was
you
a
do
scientist who
Hey,
claimed
check
he
my
worked at
back
Papoose
last
on flying
lives.
saucers. That
Hey,
scientist was interviewed live on television
talking about
in
real
May
shit, bro.
1989
I
from
don't
Lear's
talk
Dry
about
Plant.
people or things. I talk
What
about
George didn't know
ideas.
was that this would be
All right?
even bigger than John Lear. It
Remember
turned out
that.
to change
And
everything we know
think
about
about
the
what you're
government
doing
and
before you're
UFOs.
doing it. When
Coming
you're
up,
doing
the
it,
bombshell
do it all
interview
the
that
way.
opened the floodgates.
Okay?
What about aliens? Any of those up there at Groom Lake?
I really want to steer away from that right now.
The phones go crazy. I get pulled
Yeah.
off the set. The general
You want
manager comes
music?
back. What the
You
hell
got
is that? Is this for real? What did you just do?
But right
What
now
was
we
discovered
talking real.
out in the middle of the Nevada
you
desert.
want that?
By the
You
way, that's
want
Area
this?
51
That's
there.
good,
Oh, is it?
brother.
Yeah, that's Groom Lake.
got it
That's
all.
Papoose Lake.
And remember, all you gotta do is pray on it. All right, buddy. I bounced the last person for doing that shit.
In the spring of 1989, I'm anchoring the 5 o'clock news, and we would have a 5-minute nightly interview segment, a live interview with somebody on the set. Our guest on this particular day canceled at 11.
Why would I not do that to
To
you?
fill this, I called up John Lear. I said, you said you had a
Listen,
guy who was going to work
got
out there
no
and maybe work on flying
preference.
saucers in the desert.
It's
Can
all
we talk to
him.
him? I don't even
Remember.
know his name. We put a silhouette, we created a silhouette interview.
Listen
he
to
used a
this, y'all.
pseudonym, and out this story comes.
Well, there's several, actually 9 flying saucers, flying discs that are out there of extraterrestrial origin, and they're basically being dismantled. Some are, well, in various stages of completion, built from other parts, and they're being test flown and basically just analyzed.
You say there's 9 saucers. How are those tests going?
As far as what?
As far as whether they're successful and that sort of thing.
Oh, well, some of them are 100% intact and operate perfectly.
They're talking
the
about
other ones are being taken
alien
apart. I was
spacecraft, y'all,
involved mainly in
from
propulsion and
1947
power source.
Discovery.
Basically, as far as
Roswell.
I can remember,
We had them
about
way
half of
before
them do
that.
operate, and the other half are
And
just
remember,
been
the
torn
only
down.
reason we shared information because
basically to
we
analyze
knew
the components.
they, as
Where
in
did we get
those,
these
is
saucers?
not
How did they
us,
come into the
us
hands of the
yet.
government?
I haven't the
Had
slightest idea,
information,
and
remember
you have to
that.
understand the information is very compartmentalized. and I was only allowed information that pertained particularly to what I was involved in.
But I mean, couldn't our government have made them as opposed to getting them from some alien beings?
Totally impossible. The propulsion system is a gravity propulsion system. The power source is an antimatter reactor. This technology does not exist at all.
You said, well, this is technology that we do not have. We were reverse engineering it, and I didn't know what that meant. I'd never heard of it before. Taking it apart to figure out how it works and see how we might either be able to duplicate the technology or defeat it if we had to fight against it.
In fact, one of the reasons that I'm going forward with this information, it's not only a crime against the American people, it's a crime against the scientific community, which I've been part of for some time. We're actively trying to duplicate these systems, yet they are in existence now and basically in the hands of the government.
Right now.
What would happen to you if the government learned that you were giving us this information?
Anything could happen. I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea.
Well, you said you referred to getting into trouble. Have you had some repercussions already?
Yeah, I've been threatened with being charged with espionage. I've had my life threatened by them, my wife's life threatened by them, and I mean, I don't know where else you can go from there.
Will the government ever tell us about the testing, and do the Soviets know about this?
The Soviets were involved at some specific point. They were kicked out of the program rather abruptly. In the middle, I don't know why that was or what happened. They're not very happy about it, and as far as them revealing it, I'm sure they have every intention of claiming that all the technology was developed here, and it was absolutely not.
If the Soviets were kicked out of this testing program, why wouldn't they tell us about this?
I have no idea. They weren't allowed all the information. Apparently they had some, and we were basically trading with them. As far as whether they have discs or not, I don't know. I don't even know if they had knowledge that we actually had any there. But they were involved to some extent, and I don't know how much.
What about aliens? Any of those up there at Groom Lake?
I really want to steer away from that right now.
Is the Star Wars program in any way related to what's going on up there? I know some people believe that maybe we're building Star Wars for something other than the Soviets.
This directly taps out of the Star Wars budget,
dealing with the
which is very hard to follow because it requires huge amounts of money.
That's all I deal with.
It also...
Y'all want music?
It taps out of a lot of other places too that would be very hard to track down. But yeah, Star Wars is directly related to it.
Or you want truth?
The United States Navy is the part of the government that really
for your life.
Control over that.
Well, we want to thank you for joining us. Pretty interesting stuff you've got to say.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Fucking music.
Ozzy Osbourne and John Osbourne is two different people. John Osbourne is talking to you now. But if you want to be Ozzy, you know.
Hey, listen. There's a bigger picture out there, y'all. Bigger! And you know it. That's worth advice. So much more you need to know. Hey, calm down, right? Okay. Hey, I'll calm down. Once you stop telling me to. Remember, 9-inch nails. I got the teeth that make you. Ooh, please. Self-destruct! Ah! I am Mr. Self-Destruct. Wonderful. Remember, I am a pig.
Yeah, you. Hey, pig, piggy, pig, pig, pig. All of my fears came true.
Ooh, ooh. I can't read anything right now, my eyes. They're getting blurrier by the day. You know why?
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore.
Fuck no.
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care.
Fuck.
Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I don't care anymore. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I just don't care.
goes out to my brother, Scotty. Remember, brother. Remember. Scotty. Beat me up, dog. Remember that voicemail? Remember that night in the patio? Ooh. Yeah. Who need weed, y'all? Who need weed?
I can take your pain away. If you tear down your photos of memory, I can take your pain away. You don't always need to be strong.
Yeah, right.
I can take your pain away.
Yeah. Tell me, baby.
I know we have different shoes.
How about for you?
Take your pain away.
Goddamn right, got to.
Barefoot, we will tell the truth. You are the king of silence. You don't need one word to talk to me. All I know is we have sympathy. Close your eyes and lean your head on me.
Yo, Scotty, 290, 12K shotty.
I can take your pain away. If you find a remedy in me,
Yeah, right.
I can take your pain away.
24/7 anyway.
You can take
Yo,
as
Scotty.
much as you
Muchas gracias, señor.
I can take your pain away. We have a distance between us.
By the way,
I can
hey,
take your
I
pain
know I
away.
can't read, but I
Every
can
time
stay.
we can find a clue. You are the king of silence. You don't need one word to talk to me.
Yeah,
All I
right.
know is we have sympathy. Close your eyes and lean your head on me.
Sing it with me, y'all. Hey, y'all wanna fix? Get this.
You don't need one word to talk to me. All I know is we have sympathy. Close your
Tap
eyes
into the
and
Lord,
lean your
y'all.
head on me.
Right?
You are the king of silence. You don't need one word to talk to me. All I know is we have sympathy. Close your eyes and lean your head on me.
Hey, that was Basura, y'all. Hey, anyway, Oh, hold up. This is horrible. Remember Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's horrible to me. But I need to see it because I need to recognize the pain. Here's a good one. Ooh, Silverchair, yo!
It's 12 o'clock and it's soon double rain. I know you hate me, but let's get
Anyway,
won't you come with me to a place in a little town?
Superior!
The only way to get there's to go straight down. There's no bathroom and there is no sink. The water out of the tap is very
hard to drink. Take it anyway. Hi, whoever's out there, don't believe in tomorrow. Don't believe in tomorrow. Shit never comes.
You say the money isn't everything.
Ooh, but I'd like to see you without God's love.
You think you can keep on going, living
like a king. Ooh, right.
Ooh, babe, what a strong need I
Right, 'cause it's about.
Baby, I'm the dread.
Train. Oh!
You're gonna wait till fat boy.
You wait till.
Wait till tomorrow.
Hey, yo.
Wait till fat boy.
Love you.
Fat boy. Wait till
Love.
tomorrow.
Peace. And all that needs. And I want you to know something right now. We're going out jamming. We're going out live, y'all. Get them teeth in the chunks of the earth. Ah! Crowd, assemble. Yeah, fuck tomorrow.